Tonight, dear viewers, 5 Ripper suspects so absurd one of them is not even human. At number 5, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Yes, the creator of Sherlock Holmes has himself been marched into the Whitechapel fog and asked to look guilty beside a lamppost. One hardly knows whether to summon Scotland Yard or the literary editor. The accusation has drama, certainly, but drama is not evidence, it is merely gossip wearing a better hat. Holmes would have solved this in one sentence. Watson, remove my author from the dock. At number 4, Jill the Ripper. And in one especially buoyant version, Jill the Sailor. Now, the notion of a female culprit is not beyond discussion, but Jill the Sailor sounds less like a suspect and more like a music hall act following the trained pigeons. The theory begins in Whitechapel, changes costume, and somehow ends near the docks asking whether the evidence packed its sea trunk. At number 3, the Royal Conspiracy. Here we depart the alleyway and enter the opera house. Why accuse one man when one may accuse a prince, a doctor, the Freemasons, the palace, and possibly the wallpaper? Secret marriage, hidden child, royal embarrassment, official concealment. The whole affair has more scenery than a bankrupt theatre. A conspiracy with too many moving parts is rather like a corset laced by a drunkard, impressive from afar but doomed under pressure. At number 2, Mr. Charles Lutwidge Dodgson, better known as Lewis Carroll. This theory asks us to believe that the author of Alice in Wonderland hid confessions in word games and anagrams. Thus, Murder Inquiry becomes a parlour puzzle, and the alphabet itself is dragged in for questioning. One shakes the dictionary, frightens the vowels, rearranges the furniture of language, and declares the case solved. I have seen stronger evidence in a biscuit tin. And at number 1, ape. Yes, dear viewers, ape. The theory proposes that an ape escaped captivity, obtained a knife, committed the Whitechapel murders, and returned to its cage with the punctuality of a railway clerk. No motive, no testimony, no credible weapon handling, no escape record, no confession scratched upon a banana crate. The court finds the ape not guilty, on the grounds that the prosecution has failed to establish species, opportunity, intent, or basic table manners. So there we have it. 5 suspects from the stranger cupboards of Ripperology: a writer, a sailor Jill, a royal spectacle, a Wonderland wordsmith, and one extremely overburdened ape. Evidence first, story second, fog always under cross-examination, primate facie case dismissed.